So yeah, a person who did choir for 3 years. FFEA, Florida Future Education Association. Exactly where I got this certificate from. Let's see. SGA, something I am a part of. Key Club. Sorry, I was texting my mom. Job, if you want that job. Vlogging, videoing, get yourself a hobby. Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be giving general knowledge advice for upcoming freshmen. So there are going to be certain topics that I am going to be targeting, but before we get into that, I want to let you guys know that I'm on a schedule for posting. So as you guys know, I post on Mondays and sometimes Wednesdays, but I might start posting on Wednesdays because there are back-to-back videos that I have to do, okay? For back to school. As you guys know, for this video, it's going to be general knowledge advice out to upcoming freshmen that is coming from a person who just got out that pit and is now becoming an upperclassman for younger freshmen. And I am now officially a sophomore, so give it up for me, give it up. But other than that, we're gonna cut chase to the video. So the other videos that are going to be coming is back to school shopping, what's in my backpack 2025-2026 year. We might be talking about my schedule, and then we are going to be first day. So I'm pretty sure first schedule and first day will be together because it makes sense. Or I might have the schedule for back to school shopping. So it's one of those. But you guys get the idea, you guys will know, and you guys will see. Don't worry, I will not disappoint. As y'all know, I was gone for like a week, but I am now officially back and I am here. So do not worry, do not fear. Jolene is here and I am back. Once again, I might stop disappearing, hopefully, because yeah. But I am back, and before I yap y'all heads off, let's get straight into the video. Now for the video, you might see me look at this and look at my Chromebook for like certain things because I had made notes on here and I had bookmarked certain things on this Chromebook, so then I can understand what I'm gonna say in the video. So we're gonna dive straight into that as soon as I get this pen out of here. Oh, a lot of stuff in here. Okay, so our main targeted topics are going to be social life, events, time management, academics, GPA, which goes together, classes, and grades. Grades go with that GPA and academics category. And then the last of the video, I will give out general knowledge advice for you guys. And trust me, this video is mainly for freshmen. Or if you're like an 8th grader, the king of the middle school, the queen of the middle school, you can watch this too because this will be useful for you. So you might want to pay attention too because this is targeted for you. It is. And for my sister that is watching, pay attention and sit down and take some notes because you're going to have to listen to this too. Because this is very, very important. Because not everybody has the same advice. And plus, take it from me, I just got out of that spot. So you're going to want to listen to me. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I want to say before I dive straight into it? Social life. First of all, friends. Me personally, I couldn't really say much about this because like I'm cool people, so I'm cool with everyone. But for friends wise, I don't really talk. I only really genuinely talk to like 3 people. 3 people. I genuinely talked to 3 people really this whole school year, for real, if I'm being honest. So friends, you can just keep your circle small. And by the way, if you're coming strictly out of middle school, trust me, everybody that you was cool with, y'all not gonna talk much because there are gonna be separations because of classes. So you might be cool with someone that year, but moving on, you guys are gonna have different classes, you guys are gonna have different interests because our high school has way more opportunities than middle school, of course. So you're gonna have different opinions on a lot of things. So you might have a little fallout. Be prepared for that. Trust me, you're gonna want to be prepared. For me personally, I'm good because because I moved a lot, okay? So I stuck to only like certain people. They go to a different school, but I have contact with them. So for example, I'm in the hallways, no one to talk to. Oh, they're texting the group chat. I'm texting there too, because those are the people I hang out with. I don't necessarily hang out with them because I'm not with them, but those are my go-to. So you choose who you want to hang out with and stick with that. And if they're being weird, please, you're gonna need to drop them. Okay? Another thing about friends, drama. You do not have to be the messy queen. You don't have to be the messy queen. Listen, if you know how to be messy and stay out of drama, props to you. Cause low-key, that's me. Low-key, that's me. But don't be way too messy, okay? Don't be too messy. Not if you don't know the full situation. You gotta know the full situation. Or if you're being messy with your own situation, props to you. Props to you, okay? But stay drama free, trust me. You're gonna like it. You're really gonna like it. And also, come to the side where nobody be in drama, okay? You might have a little drama because it's normal to have a little drama. Duh. It might be something little, but it's drama. So, if you're a theater kid or something, and you know how to handle the drama, then you go ahead and handle the drama, okay? But also, if you are, aka like one of the new students, put yourself out there. Do not be scared, do not be shy. You can be shy. Don't be too shy where to the point you're over here boo-boo crying because you don't got no friends. Girl, you don't need them friends. But if you want help or anything, you can go ahead and ask them that question. Ask them that question. Hey, do you know how to do this? Hey, do you know, come on now. Ask them questions. Don't be too scared to ask them questions, especially if you are stuck on an assignment. Another thing that I want to talk about is, for me, for example, I have cousins who are in the upper grade, okay? So that gives me an advantage. It makes high school a lot easier. So like when I was a freshman, I had sophomore friends, I had junior friends, and I had senior friends, okay? It makes it easier and opens up more opportunities for you because you get to know certain things, especially in the school. And like it opens up classes that you would like to take the year after, literally. Like for me, for example, someone mentioned the class and literally told me about the whole process and how it was the same exact thing of the other class that I took last year. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna take that because if it's just like this, then most likely it will be an easy credit, it will be an easy grade, and I already know about all of this stuff. So let me go ahead and sign up, okay? Don't be a shy kid. Don't be the kid who is always hating. Don't be the kid who always like, okay? Okay. Now, we're still on social life, but we're moving from the friends, okay? Events, okay? Get yourself involved. Get involved, especially if you want to join a university, a college, or any of that, okay? You need to get involved. Like, for example, I got this necklace because of my GPA and a good scholar, alright? Yeah. Get involved. Because of the things that I got involved with, for example, SGA, I always make sure I ask questions and try to like see how can I get my GPA higher to get recognized. You're gonna need to do that because if you want opportunities, girl, you're gonna need them. And trust me, this video is not just for the girls. This is also for the boys because you're also gonna have to need to get involved, okay? Those little sports and little things, yeah, you're gonna have to do that. You're either doing that or you're living a boring high school life. But trust me, you don't want your high school life to be so boring because you need to be a teenager and have fun, okay? Nothing wrong with low school spirit. Do not be that kid who does not like school spirit. Like, see this right here? This is what you need to get involved, okay? You don't necessarily need a certificate, but you're gonna need a reward. You need a pat on the back. That's the best you can get. At least a pat on the back. You're gonna need a pat on the back, okay? Trust me. Those boys who play football, even though they might be losing games, they're getting recognition. Trust me, they're getting recognition. Because no matter how many games you lose, that doesn't define you, okay? That doesn't define you because your highlights. For example, yeah, you lose a game, but that's not just you losing the game, it's the whole team, okay? You might be making touchdowns, the whole team might not be making touchdowns because their high school, the colleges and stuff, they're looking at who to make MVP, who to put on their team, they're looking for people, they're recruiting people, okay? Trust me, because people graduate, makes more room for you, get out there, okay? And there's nothing wrong with school spirit, literally. There's people who say they hate school, they hate doing this, they hate doing that. Dude, where's all your fun at? Where do you have fun? Because like, it seems to me you're just being a hater. You're being a hater and not having no school fun. That's annoying. That's very annoying. Yeah, maybe our pep rally's a little trash, but it's still fun. It gets you out of class. It's letting you do something. They're literally willing to have the students have fun. Where's your fun at? Like, where's your school spirit? There's nothing wrong with a little school spirit. There's nothing wrong with that at all. You can always have school spirit. I have school spirit. Y'all can tell I have a lot of it. Because I love me some school, okay? Like, literally, we gotta get involved. Get involved, girl, get involved. Get involved, okay? Get involved. Most importantly, have fun. Yes, your parents may be strict. But listen, you're still a teenager at the end of the day and you deserve to have fun, okay? You deserve to go out with friends and do school activities. You deserve to do all of that stuff. For example, you need to go to the pep rallies, girl. Go to them parades. Go to them games. Just go. You got this, girl and boy. Y'all can go, okay? It doesn't matter your gender. You can go. So, another thing that we are talking about is, wait, we're still in events? We're still in events, okay. Have fun. I already talked about that, but still, have fun, have a lot of fun. Trust me, you're not going to want to be one of those kids that hate school, hate getting up for school, and hate doing this, hate doing that. Girl, boy, come on, what are you doing? Have fun with your life. Literally, you're going to want to have fun because if you don't have fun, you're going to have a boring high school experience. And what are you going to tell your kids when they need advice on high school? Go on, think. Oh, what you gonna tell them? You're just gonna lie and say you had fun? You're gonna tell them it's boring? Really? You're gonna ruin their exciting hopes and tell them that it's boring? No, I don't think so. So you need to have fun. You need to put yourself out there and get comfortable in your school, which is another thing. Get comfortable, okay? You're gonna need to get comfortable. You're gonna have to go ahead and be comfortable and talking with people and being socializing with everybody. Because listen, you need to want to be having conversations. You need to bond with your teachers, okay? Trust me. A teacher that does not like you because the way how you act in that classroom is not cute. It's not, okay? Because that only puts you at a bad position because the teacher wants to help you accelerate. But if you put them in a position where they have to put their foot down and literally keep calling your parents over and over and over, and you think it's funny and other kids are kiki and laughing with you, they're not laughing with you. They're laughing at you because you're being an idiot and you're literally laughing and being ha when your teacher is threatening your grade. Literally, you're about to fail the class. If you're laughing about it, she told you you're on the urge of failing and you're laughing about it. But you want to try out for football. Betty, give up that dream. Give up that dream, okay? Like, next thing you know, we see you on Instagram rapping. Yikes. That's not too good, ain't it? Oh. Rapping career ain't for you? It's not for you? So, you need to lock in. And don't worry, we're going to come back to that topic. But let's continue on with being comfortable with your environment. You're going to have to be comfortable with your school because you're going to be there for 4 years unless you move. Come on. Time is ticking. Them 4 years will go by that, okay? Because then guess what? You're living in a home and you're not having a job because you wasted your time in high school. You don't understand. You cheated to pass. What are you doing with your life? Come on. You need to be nice. You need to be nice, okay? You need to be nice to your teachers. Do not bully kids because it's not cute. It's not cute. It's not funny at all. Bullying is not tolerated. What you want to bully them for? Their clothes? Their shoes? Really? You're gonna bully them because their edges are not fully laid down? What are you gonna bully them about? What is there to bully? Okay, maybe they stink. Can you, instead of bullying, get them some product? They need it. Obviously, they're gonna need it. Now, we are going to move on to extracurriculars. I know I accidentally did not say it in one of the targets, but that is a target. Extracurriculars. Okay, jot that down. Come on, listen. First thing, sports. Of course, you're going to need a lot of paperwork. You need to be prepared if you want to try out for the sport, okay? You're going to need to be prepared. Okay? You're going to need to be prepared. Trust me. I did sports myself. I did track and I did flag football. You're going to need to get paperwork. There's a lot of paperwork requirement. Yes, you're going to have to pay for insurance. Only $20. There's a $10 to $20 fee, okay? Trust me, you're gonna be fine. If you really want to do it, put your heart into it. If your parents tell you no, do them allowance, get you a job or something, okay? You need to get that money if you want to do it. If not, you can join clubs. You can join some clubs, trust me. For example, me, I decided to join SGA, which stands for Student Government Association, okay? I joined that because, why not? Why not? It would be fun. Meet new people. Be accelerated. And plus, in that, there are going to be new freshmen. Never mind, there won't be freshmen. Next, there's going to be other sophomores. There's going to be juniors. There's going to be seniors. Okay? Remember the advantages I told you about? Remember that it's an advantage to talk to juniors and seniors and other sophomores and maybe get along with other grades. You're going to need that because it helps you accelerate more in other classes and other things. But trust me, having beef with someone that is in a higher grade than you, are you stupid or dumb? Are you an idiot or are you an idiot? Why are we beefing with someone who is an upperclassman? Come on. We don't need that. We don't need that. They have the advantage anyway in the beef. Kinda. But, and plus, they know more than you maybe. They have more experience than you. You've been there for 1 year. Come on. Well, you're starting year. Wow. Come on. Don't insert yourself somewhere where you cannot get yourself out, okay? You go ahead, join them clubs. Come on now. Like, that's why we got the Chromebook, y'all. That's why we got this Chromebook, okay? Like, there are some, y'all may not be able to see it, but there are some things that are on here that you can join, and I am going to read it for you, okay? First of all, Avid. I am an Avid student. I'm an Avid student. I have an Avid certificate on my wall. Okay, I have an Avid certificate on my wall, and I've been in Avid for 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade. 3 years, and I'm going on 4 years in being Avid. I am going to be an Avid student for 4 years now, and as an Avid student, it's not that hard. People complain about the work, but it depends on what kind of teacher you have. My teacher talks a lot, but I like that she does because she is giving out a lot of information that you're going to need, okay? Trust me. And plus, she helps with a lot of things. She's getting us prepared for college. She's getting us prepared for a lot of things that are going to be happening. And she's preparing us for SAT words, y'all. Please, if you want to join Avid, do it. I'm sorry, you guys cannot really see. Hold on, I can try to dim it down a little bit. Sorry, I may be getting a little dark, but who cares? Join that Avid program. Trust me, if you want to accelerate in college and maybe join a good college, you're gonna want to join Avid because they look at that. They love Avid students, and literally you need to stand out from the other students who are also applying if you want to get accepted. Come on now. Next we have marching band or band. Okay, it's not considered a sport, but it's a sport. Okay, it's a sport or a chorus. So my phone ran out of storage for a little bit, and I had to clean it some. So yeah. But back to what I was saying, chorus. You can join chorus. Okay, chorus. So choir. As a person who did choir for 3 years. Yes, 3 years. 6th, 7th, and 8th. It is very fun. They put a lot of kids who cannot sing in there though. It's very annoying because there are kids who cannot sing and literally fills up the class when there are kids who want to sing and you can't join. But chorus is fun, it's very cool. You meet cool people. Band is fun. Please ignore. I haven't really been in band for real, but I've been in a lot of activities with band. There are no weird kids, bro. There's no weird band kids. There's weird band kids, but there's good band kids, and then there's band kids who don't take showers. But you get what I'm trying to say. You get it. But go ahead, make sure. I'm on my school website, by the way, singing clubs, and I also have clubs in mind, so just stay with me. Also, STEM club. it's like science. If you really love science, if you love it, you like it, we love it, go ahead and join that. So maybe take that into consideration. Take that into consideration if you want to. Robotics. By its nature, the study of robotics not only encompasses all 4 pillars of STEM education, but also encourages important life skills like teamwork, communication, and project-based organization. Students can earn industry certification as well as scholarships. Y'all heard that? If you're into building robots or anything, check that out. Check out robotics. I'm pretty sure your school have it, especially if you go to a STEM school. I forgot what it's called, but I remember I used to go to this middle school. It was Greco, and it was a good school. People said we were bad. I don't think we were bad. Maybe when we was in 6th grade, but bad? That's exaggerating. But it was a good school. It was a good school. Maybe it has its reputation, but to be honest, 2021 and 2022, we did that. Wait. Yeah, 2021 and 2022, we did that. We turned it upside down. We did that. It was us. We made Greco great again. Okay? We love them to death. We love them. But if you are willing to freaking join robotics or STEM, go ahead and do that. And the 2 together, you can join as many clubs as you want to. Please. Do not minimize yourself. Join them clubs and have fun, okay? Now, I never heard of this one, but FBLA, Future Business Leaders of America. Okay, so my freshman year, I was in DIT, which is digital information, and we learned a lot about like starting your own business, rent, and a lot of that stuff, and it was very helpful. I still got notes, so it's like very helpful for me because I can just use that. So like, for example, if I want to start my own business, I can start my own business because I have the benefits and I know what I can do to start my own business, and I have access to a website to do that. So yes. Another thing, FFEA, Florida Future Education Association. Looks like it is a Florida Department of Education that is provided for assistance to schools in forming and maintaining chapters of Florida Future Educators of America, a pre-college and college teachers recruitment program. The program provides a forum for students to become aware of career opportunities in education and nurtures their interest in teaching as a career. It also provides a avenue for college. I'm looking down reading it, but you guys get the idea. Early college, it gives you an early college experience. It's very good. I know I'm dark right now. Bear with me. It's like good lighting though. But as you understand from it that it is early college and it is good for education, it seemed like a good one. FFA. Now listen, I was in a class for my freshman year. Now, let me see what that class exactly was because I kind of forgot the name of it. But it was like for FFA, but I didn't join because I didn't really have the time to. I can't find the class, but I was in like an agriculture type of science and stuff, and it was cool. We planted plants. We had a plant sale. We was always outside sometimes, and then sometimes we stayed inside. We learned about animals. We learned about a lot, okay? And we even made goat soap, all right? We even made ice cream from scratch. We made goat soap from scratch, and it was so good, and it worked so well on my face. it works good on my face, guys, so it's good. Okay, a lot of kids said they were not going to use the soap. I was one of those kids. I was like, I'm not going to use the soap. And then I was researching online. I'm like, wait, goat milk soap is good though. So what if I just use it for my hands? And then I started thinking, what if I just start using it for my face? I started using it on my face, and girl, I'm glowing and I'm shining. I'm doing good. So another thing, National Honor Society. That's where I got this necklace from, because they invited me, and now I am now a member for National Honor Society. So shout out to them, and that is exactly where I got this certificate from. And as you guys can see the angle. I have a graduation deal. I don't know. We'll see when I graduate. And then I have a sticker, National Honor Scholar spot. Let's see. Do we see it right here? Do we? Like, get yourself involved, okay? You want to get involved. You really do. I think I had got in 2 certificates from this, and for the agriculture science, I got like 3 certificates. Let's see, 1. I'll put the other one up. That's 2. Thank you. But that's what I am doing. So yeah, get yourself involved. Like me, you don't have to be in clubs, but at least stand out with your grades. Cause trust me, you might get a letter from them soon. This is like my little package or whatever that they gave me. Let's move on to the other activities. All right, SGA, something I am a part of. The president of each class should have feedback on the voice of students in their grade. SGA uses this feedback and attempts to help in any way possible by speaking to administrative personnel if the complaint is routed throughout the grades. Okay, so personally, for example, if many people wanted to change the music that is originated for homecoming, we as SGA, we speak to the administration and we have a meeting, and we will tell them and explain. I'm new to it, but I'm telling you guys what I was also told and all that stuff. So we help out and we change the music, we do all of that. We plan the pep rallies, we plan the parties, we plan the events, we help out during parades and all of that stuff. Each grade has a parade boat. Each sport has a parade boat. Well, first we have homecoming parade and we have a winter parade. So the only thing that will have a parade will be football, maybe volleyball. If not, no. Band and cross country. Yeah, cross country. All right. Now, Key Club. To be honest, I don't really understand what Key Club is. I low-key thought that Key Club was a club and you do adventures with keys. I know that. What a way to just assume that. I know, it's crazy. That's crazy. So, Key Club is a international. Key Club International is the high school organization sponsored by Kiwanis International. Okay. Key Club assists assists Kiwanis in carrying out its mission to serve the children of the world. High school student members of Key Club perform acts of service in their communities, such as cleaning up parks, collecting clothing, and organizing food drives. They also learn leadership school skills by running meetings, planning projects, and holding elected leadership positions at the club, district, and international levels. Okay. I might join Key Club. Okay, this is also for people who want to join college that is watching this video and you have your future plan ahead. Trust me, you're gonna like to join this. Oh, they have a page. I don't know, y'all. See, I might be right with y'all wanting to join this. But also for another thing, if you want to get involved into clubs, you're gonna have to see if your school have clubs first. You can't just be acting around clubs and being like, oh, hey, most likely your school has clubs because there's a lot of schools that have Key Club. I don't know what school doesn't have Key Club. Who don't have Key Club? You should have Key Club. Make your school get Key Club. Key Club. Okay? Now, there is another club and it is called Interact. It's called Interact. It's a club for young people. It gives young people, such as our high school students, an opportunity to participate in fun, meaningful service projects. Interact clubs perform at least 2 projects a year, with one service in the community, local, and the other furthering international understanding. Interact club is self-support. I know y'all getting tired of me, okay? Yes, it cut out, and I'm not even gonna edit that out. No, I'm gonna keep that in. So, phone ran out of storage again, clear some storage, and I will keep doing it over and over and over again. Alright, so it's self-supporting and self-governing and thus encouraging the development of leaderships. Okay, so that is good. That is a good club for people to join. So, go ahead and get that out the way. So, now for also extracurriculars, make sure you are thinking about your future, because listen. Yes, they tell you, oh, you're a freshman, you don't need to worry about your future, you don't need to worry about what you're doing in life because you're only a freshman. No, they're lying, okay? They're trying not to worry you, but listen, the time you should start thinking about your future anyway, I would say 8th grade, okay? So then you can prepare on, okay, listen. Also, I'm pretty sure in 8th grade, you are able to choose what classes you would like this to take in 9th grade, which is freshman year. But listen, choose classes that are going to help you in the field that you are wanting to go in when growing up and doing something with your life, okay? Okay? Do something for you. Do not build up your schedule just because for the fun of it. No, you need to choose classes that benefits you. And I am done with this Chromebook, so let's turn me up a little bit. Choose classes that will benefit you, okay? Do not, trust me, do not build up your whole schedule for classes that does not benefit you and is so unnecessary. You need to start thinking about your future and what you want to do with your life, because if you don't, you're going to be stuck by the time you're in like 11th grade. Trust me. Because you're not thinking about it when you hit sophomore year. Think about it now. You need to choose those classes, and if there's a class too hard for you, please switch out of it. Trust me. It does you better. It does you better, okay? Also, if you're taking them easy behind classes, if you don't challenge yourself, because if you're planning on going to college and thinking you can just go to college because you're getting good grades and those easy behind classes, you got another thing coming. They look at people who challenge themselves. You're not challenging yourself, you're out of there. You're not in there no more. Don't push yourself too hard, but challenge yourself. Give yourself a challenge. They like to see when a person is challenging themselves and not giving themselves all them easy behind classes. You don't need them easy classes. No. The more AP classes that you take, the more pre-AP classes that you take, AP classes are college credit. Right now, as a sophomore, I'm having like, let's go to my schedule real quick. I'm gonna go to my schedule. Wait, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all what I got. Watch, just wait. Just wait. Okay, so I have pre-AP English 2, so that adds a point to my GPA. Okay, that adds a point to my GPA, literally. I have Algebra 2 honors, that adds a point to my GPA. Added, that doesn't add a point to my GPA. But college is looking at that because they look at your freshman year for real. And they look at yourself currently, but as you get older, if you have more competition, they're going to look at your past. Okay? AP Environmental Science. You hear that? AP, okay? AP, Advanced Placement, College Credit, okay? Advanced Placement World History, College Credit, okay? That adds to your GPA. Honey, I'm like gonna be at, literally, I'm gonna be, come on now. Now, virtual lab, I'm gonna be trying to take Spanish. If you want to go to college or anything, you are gonna need to have a foreign language. Listen, for example, there are gonna be a lot of opportunities that are going to tell you dual enrollment, 18 credits, 24 credit plan, all of that. Right now, everybody starts at the 24 credit plan. Trust me. And for all you lazy booty wipers, hey, take that PE course. It's not hard. It's gonna be nice. Trust me. Them teachers don't play. It's an Aryan, right? I'm gonna be a vet. So I'm choosing vet, and I have environmental science. You see how those classes work together? Literally. And last year I had biology. So it will be easy for me because I know about the system of the animals and stuff. Like, you gotta make it easy for yourself. I know my limit and how far I can go. So make sure you test your limit out, and whatever limit you have, you will know, and you're set for the next year. Okay? Trust me, coming from a person who just got out of 9th grade. Okay, now listen here. You need to, like I said, you need to apply yourself. Always apply yourself. Do not let anyone tell you different. Do not let anyone tell you that you're doing way too much, you're in too many things, because guess what? Them colleges are going to be looking at them ropes when you graduate. Trust me. Because the more that you get involved with, that helps you apply for scholarships. Did you know that? You're only going to apply for scholarships when you are about to graduate. If you got one of these, or if you got a cell phone, use that to research. You don't need everybody to do that research for you, girl. Two thumbs and start doing that. Come on now. Time management comes and goes, okay? You're going to need to be organized. You're going to need to know when you're going to do your homework, and do not do your homework at the last minute, and do not do your work at the last minute. Trust me. If you have one of those chill teachers during 9th grade, do not take that for granted, okay? Take them chill teachers for granted, because they are the most likely ones to help you so good. Also, take it upon yourself. Do not wait last minute to study for something. Grades. Now we're moving on to academics. Academics, okay? Now, as you're coming into a freshman, everything matters. What you make your freshman year is going to be your sophomore year. All my classes that I passed from my freshman year, it made me go very high. So as y'all see, that AP, that advanced placement, that pre-AP, I did that because I made sure I turned in my work on time. I studied. I did all that I can to do all that, okay? I can even, if you want, you guys can let me put in the comments and ask questions if you need to. I will give you guys study tools, all of that. Don't you dare. Because listen, they tell you a 2.0 is okay for sports, for almost everything, okay? Listen, especially if you're caring about your career. Do not, if you are at a 2.0 GPA and you think that's fine, and you're sitting on your bum and you're on that phone and you are watching YouTube and you're playing a game and you're doing all that, get up and study. Don't mind the sticker. We're not talking about the sticker. We're talking about you not studying. If you think that 2.0 is okay, it's not. They're lying to you. It's not going to be just fine when you stay there. At least get a GPA of 2.7 at best. Go up. Come on now. You don't even have to get hard classes. Just get something that fits for you. Challenge yourself a little bit, but get something that's good for you. So then you don't, come on. Now, listen up. Now, for your grades, we're moving on to grades. Now, make sure you do your work on time, like I said. Have a bond with your teacher. Do not be that one kid who gives that teacher a hard time. No one likes that. Trust me, especially in high school. I'm going to have classes with sophomores. So, trust me. They already will not take you serious no matter how mature you are. If you are doing that and making the teacher job hard as it is and keep talking in class, keep wasting everybody's time, keep yelling on the top of your head, keep not bringing a pencil, not being prepared, always having your grade down low and literally making jokes about your grades while it's below average, they're not gonna like you. Tell me right now again, who cares? But have a bond with your guidance counselors too, because listen, they are going to help you no matter what. Guess what? You're gonna really need to put on your big kid pants and ask them questions. You need to take all your grades seriously. You need to take all your classes seriously. Do not be that person who procrastinates all the time. It's going to put you in a bad position because you do not want to procrastinate your work, and then with the time when your teacher is giving out, I'm only taking it up to this date, and then you're like, oh, I need to do my work. Put a whole pile, and you're not doing that work. I think it's time to start doing that work. You're going to look like a fool because then your grade is low. And then what you gonna do when your grade is low, huh? Now your parents yelling at you. Oh, but now you're mad at your parents, but when you should be mad at yourself. But most importantly, do not stress. Please, do not stress. Girl, boy, don't stress, okay? Do not stress with your work. Do not stress with your grade. If your grade is low, don't be a maniac about it. Do not be a crybaby. Do not, okay? Calm down. First of all, think and look at the assignment that you got that made your grade go that low. Then think to yourself, what could I have did wrong? Then make a solution. What did I do wrong? Then study about it. Give yourself a quiz. Get a study buddy. General knowledge advice for high school in general. Do not do too much when you go to that dang on high school. Do not do too much, okay? Them people are not gonna like that. Do not be too loud. Do not start doing backflips in the middle of the morning. Like, come on now, we all waking up early and you're yelling. Be that kid who complains about school lunch, okay? Be prepared. Go school shopping. I know you go school shopping, but don't go school shopping for only clothes. Come on now, this ain't fashion stuff. You need to also get them supplies. You need to also do this, You need to also do that. You need to get all these supplies. Come on now. Like, that is what orientation / open house is for. That's what open house is for. Get them supplies. Try to live your teenage life. Yes, you want a job? Get that job, okay? You meet amazing people, okay? Get that job. So then, for example, band is expensive, okay? It depends on what you want to do, though. Sorry, I was texting. But we're back. Yeah, I was talking about get a job. If you want that job. Wait, no, I was talking about me wanting to be a flag girl. Yeah, I might do that. I might want to do that because, you know, I always wanted to be a drum major, but they won't let me. You guys can't see for real. Let me, you know it. I gotta. Sorry, I know you can't really hear me whispering, but here's one of it. Flags and all of that and stuff, and it would be really cool. It would be so cool. Okay, it would be so cool. So another thing, you need to find some hobbies. Okay, play your games, maybe make music, maybe go outside, play some practice some soccer tricks if you're trying out for anything, or football highlights, do something, or maybe you can make a video game. Okay, you can make your own video game. Journaling, maybe you want to journal for singing, dancing, vlogging, videoing, you know. Get yourself a hobby. You be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Do not do all of that. You do not need to pretend to be something you're not, because we are all one person at the end of the day. And make sure you be true to yourself. Make sure you know who you are, because literally in middle school you find out a little bit of what you want to do. And of course, we all have different eras. When you start 9th grade, don't rush in, okay? Do not just push yourself in. Take your time, be free, let go, okay? Take my advice. It's good. Trust me, you're gonna need it. You can survive. If I survived, you can too. Come on, y'all. Y'all can do this. We can all do this. Y'all got this. I got this. We're all in this together. But yeah. So, is that the end of everything? Did I cover everything? I don't know. If there are any questions that you guys got for me, you can put them down below in the comments. If not, don't. But if you got questions about going to the 9th grade or anything about me for school, you can go ahead and jot that down, because that is what this video is for. I will most definitely answer you guys' questions in the comments. So make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you comment below anything that you will take consideration, and be free. Let go, let loose. Take your time. Bond with your teachers. Don't do too much. Time management. Do not be a procrastinator. Don't take things too fast. Don't take things too slow. Act like you're driving. You're gonna be fine. It's only 9th grade, and trust me, you're gonna think that it's gonna be bad, but it's not gonna be bad. Trust me. That stuff that you see on Disney, there's no for real bullies. There are no bullies for real that's gonna put you in a locker. Girl, we barely even use the lockers. The only lockers that you will maybe use is low key for gym. Thank you guys for watching, and enjoy your day, and bye lovelies.